Hello, my topic is on malaria. Malaria is a parasitic disease that involves high fevers, shaking, chills, flu-like symptoms, and anemia. Those are just a few of the symptoms, but it's actually caused by young mosquitoes ingesting a parasite, and once that parasite gets into them, it starts to develop in their salivary glands, and once it fully develops in their salivary glands, this usually happens when it's almost an adult mosquito. If it bites a human, the human will be infected with the malarial parasites. And the way the malarial parasites spread are they get in the red blood cells, and then within about 2 to 3 days, the red blood cells burst, and it infects more and more red blood cells. And most of the symptoms usually occur like 10 days to 4 weeks after the infection, and the symptoms usually occur in cycles of 2 to 3 days. So you may feel fine 2 days, and then you may feel like really, really bad 2 other days. Some of the major symptoms are anemia, bloody stools, chills, coma, convulsion, fever, headache, jaundice, muscle pain, nausea, sweating, and vomiting. The treatment of this, you can actually take malarial pills. Some of them include quinine, doxycycline, tetracycline, and clindamycin. Sorry about that. The most dangerous strand of the infection is the falciparum infection, which can cause major complications such as brain infection, kidney failure, liver failure, meningitis, and rupture of the spleen, which leads to massive internal bleeding. Some of the ways that you can prevent this are not going to malarial hotspot places, and some of the myths about this are that usually mosquitoes don't bite me, or I barely react to mosquito bites, so I don't need to take any precautions. Well, that's a complete myth. Sorry about that. Once you have been bitten by a malaria-carrying mosquito, it only takes one bite to contract it. And once you're bitten, it'll keep spreading, so yeah, you really need to take anti-malarial pills before you go to malaria hotspots. I'm getting the information about the causes and risk factors of malaria from the U.S. National Library of Medicine. It's online at PubMed Health, and they have like over 1,000 diseases on here, and it helps many people. These myths that I'm pulling up, I'm getting from malaria hotspots. It shows where's the hotspots for malaria, shows all the myths and some facts, and I'm going to tell you some other myths too. Like, if you're going to a malarial destination in the dry season, you'll be fine. Well, that's not true. Mosquitoes are still active in the dry season. So you need to take anti-malarial pills before you go. One other myth is that all anti-malarials have bad side effects that are worse than catching malaria. Well, that's not true at all. Malaria can actually kill you. So you need to really take that into consideration. Some statistics for malaria are over 500,000 people die from malaria each year, mostly children younger than 5 years old. And 90% of all malaria deaths occur in sub-Saharan Africa because they can't afford the malarial pills. Malaria costs an estimated $12 billion in lost productivity in Africa each year, which that's an insane amount. I'm pulling these statistics from Nets for Life. It's an anti-malarial partnership which tries to inform you on how serious malaria is and tries to get you to donate so that they can start to afford the malarial pills. Well, some of the anti-malarial drugs are chloroquine, quinine sulfate, hydroxychloroquine, mefloquine, combination of atovaquone and proguanine. I'm getting this from myoclinic.com. It's just a clinic that has over 600 diseases online, and it does it for your betterment, and so you can know the drugs that are used to cure these diseases. The types of drugs vary for this because it just depends on your age, the severity of the symptoms, and whether you're pregnant. Just thank you for listening to my presentation. Have a good day.